Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, our electroblast furnace has been running overnight and we got a decent amount of aluminum ingots. I've also processed a decent amount of aluminum ingots. We're going to look into making, I guess rubber today. Rubber, yeah. And then we might play with a bit of MV, but first it's rubber first anyways. So, let's look over here. So, over here we have pyrite. Pyrite ore is getting, I crushed it, right? I got it at my copper mine, which I showed you last episode. There it is, this puppy right here. So you'll find pyrite, it's one of these ones. It's slightly different color, but it looks the same. Actually, it's like literally almost the same texture. It's slightly, this one seems to be slightly brighter, darker, and this one's a duller, I guess. But anyway, so I take that, I use my hammer, of course, or aka use a crusher, macerator. And then I throw it in here. It goes in here for washing. And then it creates, well, here, let's look at what it creates. It creates the tiny sulfur dust, which is useful. And then we go through here, and then it goes through the hammer. And then through the hammer, it goes to the centrifuge, gets more tiny dust, but this time it's phosphor. And then it takes the pyrite dust, and then we electrolyze it, and we get iron dust and sulfur dust, which then we have a crap ton of sulfur dust in here, which is useful, basically, for what we're going to do this episode. And, yeah, so that's how you get that. Over here, we're making lots of copper, so that's good. That was just when I was mining there, you know, I just made a lot of copper and been throwing them in here, and it's doing its process. So let's start down here and see what we can work on first. So, the first thing we're going to need is this little tree extractor, my bopper here. So, we're going to need a couple iron gears, which we have. We're going to need the servo, which I do have a couple here, because I made a bunch of caches recently. And then LV machine casing. So, it's not LV machine, but rather just the casing. So, we're just going to make some fresh ones here. Might as well make a stack because we've been doing pretty good with our steel production. There we go. And yeah, so we have that. And what else we need? A couple planks of wood. And I think that was a piece of copper. Oops, yeah, that's copper. Oh, I have a bunch of copper on me anyways from what we took, but whatever. And let's see what we have missing here. Nope, nothing's missing. And there you go. Now, this is a pretty easy one to use and do. We're just going to need just a regular sapling. So let's just grab an oak sapling here. And what we'll do is we'll throw it over here somewhere. In fact, heck, this probably will work on this, to be honest. We'll see if that'll work there. It doesn't require power or anything like that, so it should be on ignore mode and stuff like that. And as far as I know, that's all you have to do. Oh, yeah, it's filling up, and there you go. That's your resin. That's as literally easy as it is to collect resin, and that'll let us make our basically plastic over time, which is exactly what we want. So now what you might want to do is put a tank on that. Now, I do have that one tank. I don't know where it is right now. It would probably be in this thing, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, this tungsten one. Originally I had this for other stuff, but I don't use this anymore. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to go over here to this side. What the? Oh, because I don't really use this anymore, and I guess I had removed it? I didn't even realize I had removed it. Okay, we're going upstairs. I have another trash can there, which I don't think I need that. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out how am I going to remove this. So we go back here, and I have a trash can that gets rid of any liquids back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly throw... Oh, what the... I did not know you could do what I just did there. I don't know if I can even do this in a safe way. I think I'm kind of messing this up too much, but let's do extract only. There you go. There you go. And that should get rid of that. And then you, and you. There you go. Okay, well that'll take a while. Wait, is it putting it in there? No, you're supposed to be extracting it. Rather, it's filling it up. What the? Wait, this isn't my trash can? I thought this was my trash can line. Oh yeah, no, the trash can's right there. Insert. And you're supposed to extract. You're doing a really lousy job at extracting. That's in the wrong spot. There you go. Anyways, we'll just leave it for now. I was going to use this, but I don't know why I'm not able to extract this, to be honest. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, that's why. There was the... It was this filling directly in there, and then it was extracting at the same time, so that'll slowly get rid of that, so we have space for it. Okay, so our next thing that we're going to want is a chemical reactor, which I think we made. Yeah, we have made the chemical reactor already. So we're just going to go ahead and fit that wherever we want, which is going to be right here for now. And there's the chemical reactor, and you'll fill this up with liquids over time, which is great. And then one of the ingredients is actually going to be this sulfur, so we already have that done. And we just throw that in there, and like we're already on the races here, literally. Now we just have to wait for this darn tree to produce a bucket, multiple buckets over time, and then we can go on. So you've produced 450, so it does take a wee bit. Now, do you need 2 or 3 of those? No, 1 is more than enough for a lifetime. It's just more that we're doing a Let's Play, so it's like, taking a little longer than we want. So we're kind of having to wait on that. But that being said, let's go ahead and hit J here. And so let's look here. So I got a steam bucket, 1. I picked up a steam bucket, literally. That's all I did. Oddly enough, though, I thought I did that a while ago, but I guess not. And then if we go over here, we can look at... oh yeah, I was looking at this stuff here for fun. You can make a basic diesel generator. You can make a basic gas turbine. I wouldn't use either of them yet, but we do have the capability of, you know, basically going ahead and making them if we like. So let's see here. 1, 2. And some motors. I made extra motors. You can see I have like extra circuit, extra motors, extra pretty much everything. I kind of went crazy and just thought, you know what? I was tired of, you know, having to make some of this stuff over and over. So I thought, why don't we just kind of, you know, make life a little easier and have a bunch made? So that's what I did. I'm going to need some steel made up here. Do we have... There might be one upstairs then. Or steel gear. There you go. And alloy furnace here. This one's going to be a faster one, so there you go. Faster-ish. Still takes a couple, you know, bit for it, but... Okay. And then... What else are we... I'm sure we're missing other things here. We can just go... This one's missing 2 blades. Oh, and you got to get a couple of these, so there you go. And 1, 2, 3, I think it was for that one. None for that one. So what are you missing on you? You are missing your steel gears. You are missing nothing. So there you go. So gas turbine. Don't know much about the gas turbine. This is more for later on. Just thought I'd build it now. It takes gas, but I don't understand the difference between the diesel and the gas. I guess the diesel will give you higher output for any diesel-like fuels. And the gas is like... well, I guess you could think of like natural gas or something in that sense, right? I think it's kind of playing more on those lines, so I assume that's sort of how it works. So here's 2 steel gears for the other recipe. And we know we did that one already, and that's for this one. There you go. And this is the basic diesel generator for diesel. And which will probably be both useful at one point later on, but right now it was more of a, you know what, let's just get them done, and then you get your little rewards. So this one actually gives you some oil cell, which is a 64 thing of oil cell, which is actually interesting because you can use that itself, which is it kind of, oh, look at that reward. Oh, that reward collected. So watch this. So let's get a bucket made here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm making 6 just for over time. Now, I wonder if this is a feature of this. Probably not, but I'm going to try it anyways. No, that would be kind of cool, right? But what we're going to do is take our standard drum here, if we even have a standard drum anymore. I haven't used drums in quite a while. Let's go and create a drum, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, we have this one, but it has stuff in it right now. Oh, we got these guys. These are empty, aren't they? Yeah, these are empty. So let's take this and... Oh, steel drum, because you needed steel for that a long time ago, so I guess that finally finished. So let's fill this up with oil, which it actually took all of it. Oh, that is so friggin' cool. And you can reuse this for whatever you want later on, so that's cool. And then let's bucket this. And this is for another quest later on. There we go. So that's literally our oil bucket for the future. Let's go ahead and take some of our newer machines and just dump them up here. So basic steam turbine, diesel generator, gas turbine. Okay. And yeah, we're good there. And let's go out here. Let's see if this puppy has made it yet. Actually, let's check out our tank we're emptying. I think this will be a good tank for our usage. Good, you're empty. So what we'll do with this is we're going to go out here and we're going to place this and have that resin extract into there. And then that'll be our storage tank for this. And that'll be like a lifetime amount of needed. Oh, it filled it up instantly, but there's enough in there. Yes, there's a bucket worth. There we go. So we got the quest for resin. Woo woo. And here we go. And we go in the chemical reactor. What you can do is pour this in like this. And there you go. It's actually processing. And what this will make is rubber, basically. That's all this whole process is for, is making rubber over time. So that's awesome. And the first thing you want to make in here would be a conveyor. So this conveyor... Oh, I guess you got to get it out of the text here. A. There you go. This version of the conveyor, which takes rubber sheets. To make the rubber sheets, you need a fluid solidifier. I don't know if I have this mold. I thought I might have, but not. Maybe not. And I don't think we have a fluid solidifier, so we'll go make that right now. And that'll make us the sheets, and then we're rocking there. So that's awesome. So let's get a couple pumps here. And I should have checked here what we're missing. Okay, some glass, LV machine case, LV machine hull, and then there was a piece of glass. How much glass was there? 1 and a chest. And a chest, which I might not have any chests made up right now. I don't see any in there. So we'll just make one here. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Apparently I failed there, so we'll redo that. There you go. Take a saw, shift click, and I clicked the wrong thing there. Oh, we're missing one circuit. Sorry. Guess I thought I had more than that. There you go. And solidifier, and then what we're gonna need is we're gonna need that, and you're gonna need this. Do you need the screwdriver as well? I forget. Okay, it was just the two of them. And then we're going to hammer this into that. Excellent. And then what we're going to do is, this is a liquid base, so you're going to want a fluid one for this, not an item-based one. So, okay, and then literally, here's the chemical reactor, here's the other chemical, or fluid solidifier, sorry. And then we might as well under here do this. Now, keep in mind, if you put this together, it's probably going to be smart enough not to touch this, but I don't really know, so let's see what happens. Okay, that's bad. So we don't want it ever to touch that, but at the same time, how do we... Oh, you know how we can fix this? We have to fix the that side, not this one. So we haven't done this yet, I don't think, or actually we might have done it once, but what we need is that tool that we got for mechanism. And let's adjust this to our parameters. And to make this, you need a small sodium battery basically for it. So let's take this and we'll just right click this. Okay, let's take this off. I mean, it might be shift right click anyways. There you go. There you go. And that should turn it off so that won't happen next time. So we'll break this and redo this. And there you go. And then that's not there. And then we're going to say no extract, no insert at all. And then we're going to just place it here. And there you go. So this is going to extract. And I like it this way. There you go. And then this is going to insert with no extract. And there you go. There's the rubber in there. And then we're going to go ahead and put the mold in there. So you can see already it's made multiple sheets and it's still making it. So that one resin actually lasts a hell of a long time. Just for one single bucket. So that's pretty cool. There you go. Holy crap. And it makes it, it's very little per sheet, I guess, too. 144, wow. So you're getting almost like a stack. It might not be quite a stack once you're done. Maybe it will be, actually. I don't know. But you're getting a lot out of this. Actually, I think you might even get more than a stack out of this. Holy crap. Anyways, that works really well. And this is still finishing this one. Okay, so you get way more than a stack. I put way too much. There you go. It's still doing another thing, and it's at 64. And yeah, so there's one stack. Damn, that is sweet, insane. Okay, so conveyor. We can finally make our conveyor, which will also let us finish the one quest. And yay, like that's awesome. So let's go ahead and make the conveyor here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might as well grab 8 of them so we can say we did a bunch of them. And there we go. And then after that, what this stuff is good for, which I probably should move this a bit over. Actually, I can move this one over anyway, so it doesn't matter. Let's go down here. Let's break this. So let's pop up here somewhere. So I'm going to use this spot here, I think. Come on. There you go. There you go. So what we can use this spot now for is another machine, which will be used for assembly, basically. So assembly machine, and this will be useful. Now, we probably are going to run out of a bit of the resin here, so let's get another bucket worth if we can. Probably pretty close to another bucket. Darn it. Close, but not quite. Because our next project's going to need that. But we'll make the assembly machine next first and then go there. So let's make the assembly machine. It's an LV-based machine here. And literally we wanted to make this the entire time, but we just couldn't. And this is the first time we use the robotic arms as well, I think. Then you got your conveyors, and then you got your LV. I don't think we have enough. I don't see them in here, so I probably never brought them in here. And what are we missing? Maybe this LV machine, I guess. There you go. Avengers! Okay. And then this thing can go right here. And then basically what we'll do here is we'll have the fluid pipe go here. And you're going to have to wrench this over, which might not work with either of these. No, it won't work with either of these. So you're going to have to fix that. You're probably empty anyways, right? So you're done. Yeah, you're done. So what we could do, just to be lazy instead, is just recreate these instead. So we can go this way, and yeah, they're connected. And then we're not going to do anything with you. And then we're going to, from you, of course, we're going to do extract. And from you, we're going to do insert only. And we're going to do insert only as well. And there you go. So that is our rubber production, which we'll use on multiple machines. And then we can put this here, because the lathe is useful here and there to make rods. There you go. And so, yeah, basically we just need to get another bucket of that now, and we can start putting stuff in, like in the assembly machine and whatnot. Hopefully you have enough now. Yay, 1 bucket worth. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm happy with the one machine, we should go and probably quickly disable the thing here, because I don't want it put in there. You know, this setup's probably not the best for easy turn on and off, but once we get going, it doesn't matter. I wouldn't want to say, oh, I don't want anything in there, because it won't really matter at that point. So let's just do insert. Actually, I'm interested in this. Can you extract out of there? No, it doesn't look like you can extract out of it. Okay, I was wondering about that. We'll leave it on extract mode anyways, because I don't want to lose the connection, because I'm going to have to use a wrench instead. Okay, so let's put the bucket in here. So we click in here. And then, so we had, what, 64 sulfur in there? So whatever, it used that amount in there, I guess. But used about 10, I guess, for the process, so 1 per 100. And how much did we make? 25, so that's quite a lot that we made out of that for one single bucket. So now this will go into our assembler, or at least that's the plan here. And then the assembler, we can do things like copper in there. So this is actually going to open up to the big leagues in a sense for us, and then we can go even further there. Oh my gosh, all this random food. Get out of my inventory. I thought there was another one. Maybe it was just the burger that flipped around. I guess that was it. Okay, so let's go over here. So we got the assembler machine. Yay! Another program circuit, which I guess can be useful. There's something else here done. Oh, yeah, so we finished this quest, which gives you a bunch of different materials, which, hey, that's awesome. You know, originally I thought, yeah, who needs a bunch of crappy materials? But at the same time, I do. I use all those bunchy crappy materials all the time, so I can't say really no against that anymore, to be honest. And then over here we started the oil, so bucket of resin, and there's some sweet. So, oh, look at that. They gave you 64 resin. So, yeah, I didn't even realize that. This whole time we could have not been waiting on the resin. Though that we really weren't waiting that much on it, so it's not a big deal, but there you go. 64 buckets in there. So yeah, we're fine now. So we'll just put the empty steel container in there, which these are really good containers. You make them in the assembler. Cool. Okay, so going back to our quest here, we go over here, we have the conveyor which gives you 4 extra conveyors, which who could say no to that? And then if we go over here and look for copper, let's do copper over... Wait... There you go. I'm shifted over one like an idiot. Let's go over here, and we'll use that chip that we just got as well. And what we're going to do is learn how to make copper. We're going to use this for copper wire, right? So, copper wire, basically. Not that version, this version. And then an assembler. And I don't know how this works, but, oh, here it is. So you need rubber and program circuit, configuration 24. So you're just going to right-click this and set this to 25 minus 1 for 24. And then you're going to put this in the assembler, and then you're going to put your copper wire in here, and there you go. And that, my friends, is how you make copper wire. And this is kind of, in a sense, a little easier as well, because now we don't have to worry about... You can do this with the tin wire and all this, right? I don't have to worry about the whole crap where, oh, I need a bunch of wool, and I need a bunch of string, and basically I don't have to worry about that now. I just use rubber. Because of this, this opens up a whole new can of worms and opportunity for us. So let's go over here and get our aluminum plates here. And we're going to take our aluminum plates, and we're going to do this here. And we got these MV guys here. And then basically what we can do here is go like this, and boom, there you go. We have just made it to MV, my friends. We are now at the MV level, so let's get our trophy before the time gets a little slower. Look at that, you got some basic electronic circuits, all that. And there you go, we got our MV trophy here, which is awesome. And that's pretty low light level there, huh? And yeah, so there you go. We're in the big leagues now. So it talks about the circuit, which oddly enough, you get a circuit. So I guess from the quest, which gives you even more circuits. But yeah, it's something you're going to want to learn to make. And look at all the different types of circuits you make over time to the wetware mainframe. I like that. I like a wetware mainframe. MV machine hall, awesome. So look at that. We got 8 MV machine halls, yet we only made 3 originally. So 1, 2, 3. So we got, what, 5 extra out of that? So I like that. And there we go. That would literally just put us at the MV level. And that's awesome. So over here, you can see here, for example, Tinker's Construct, Hammer, Extruder, blah, blah, blah. So we can actually make, if we wanted to. Now, the Extruder is probably a little more expensive. But I think the Extruder itself, the first Extruder you can make is cheap materials. Look at that. How awesome is that? So it's actually made out of the cheaper, non-expensive MV materials. Oh, that's copper wire. Bad me. Wait, didn't you need the one thing, though? Yeah, I do need the medium bronze. That's small. I need 1 medium bronze. And then I need a bunch of copper cable here, which we could just double up here. Sorry, you can't do it that way. And then we'll double this up again. And we need a piston, which I think I have still one. And what was that one last item beside the piston? Oh, LV machine hull, which, well, we can make more. Do we have LV cables on us? No, I don't think so. Thought I did, but I guess I used them up. Should probably... Oh, so don't shift this recipe, because you're going to double all that up. There you go. And there you go. So this is the extruder. And this is a very useful machine, of course, for our future here. What I would recommend for this is a transformer at this point. So transformers could be a little difficult, but you should be okay. There's an in and out. So low voltage transformer transforms down and it goes really down. This one is probably down. So in and out. Or there's another one. So insane voltage. Never mind. I know you can flip them around. So medium voltage, high voltage. So one is, you just have to figure out which one it is and you flip it. So you need tin and copper. We have to go upstairs to get copper. Which, here we go. Look at that copper in there. And then we can go down here and then we can make the transformer. And I guess I put all the cases in here, back in here. There you go. Ta-da! Now, I have to, of course, do this right, or I'm going to make a mess upstairs and destroy some stuff, which would kind of suck, honestly. I would have to admit that would suck. We have 8 times cable on this. Oh, would the 8 times break this, I wonder? Ampage in, ampage out. Okay, so 1 ampage in, ampage out. So if you're flipping this around, you would do the 4. So, I don't know how to do this right now, actually. I would say something like this would work, but I have to play around with it. Basically, I'm going to have to make new steam turbines and set this up, I think. So this will be an off-camera thing. But anyways, you place this down, and you can change the voltage. I don't know exactly how that all works, but you place this down, and so I'm assuming that's MV right now. Yeah, I don't know how you change it around. So it says voltage in 128, voltage out 32. Transform up. So voltage in 32, 128 out. So, yeah, I'll have to play around with that. I don't know if that's the out or in or whatever, but basically, you play around with this the right way, it works. If you play it the wrong way, it goes kaboom. I don't know how you do the stepping as well, so I'm going to have to play around with that. But that lets us make the extruder, which then makes me make like a tinker's hammer and things like that, and kind of useful later on, to be honest. But it just gives me an excuse to do another quest, to be honest. Some food and cobalt ingots. There you go, I had another food item. Perfect. And there we have it. So, let's see how we did quest-wise today. Look at that. So we're at 26% now, so we're slightly higher than Benner. Yay! But we're into MV level now, which is awesome. And yeah, we made some fun machines here. Some battery stuff later on. And yeah, so we'll keep going next time. I'm not quite sure what we'll be up to. I'll have to kind of like plan that out and stuff. But hey, we did a good episode here. We got lots of stuff done, and we got into the MV age, and we got our rubber making process going, and so we did pretty good, I think. So anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.